And there we are. Good afternoon, Jake.
Good afternoon, Dave. Lovely to have you back.
I thought it was my turn to be in the pub today, but
Well, of course, yeah, you were back last week.
I was back last week.
We had some technical difficulties at the very start, didn't we?
We had a few technical difficulties. We've got some minor technical changes today, as the software that we're using has been updated and everything's slightly different. But I think
new and improved.
I think with a new and improved, yeah, with added extras. We've got lots to get through today. We've got an extra lot. We've got the big free draw, the Black Friday bundle to pick out today.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, the three big ones. But let's have a look at what's still available. Okay, for next week, we've got some biggies still available. There's the Kawasawa 1999-2000. The cask strength 33rd edition is still there at £15 a ticket. Starting to sell quite well now. The lovely Bemore 30-year-old, the 2022 release, yummy. Over £2,000 a bottle. That's just a £10 ticket. And only 210 tickets available, and nearly a quarter of them are gone already. What else is there? Oh, yes, the Tomatin only a 36-year-old whiskey. This is a batch 11. I do love old Tomatin whiskey, and everyone I've tasted has been spectacular. There's the Springbank Odd cask, that's cask 419, that's just £6 a ticket. That's still available. And then there's the collection of 2 Ardbeg smoke trails, £5 a ticket. Not an awful lot of them around now, and tickets or smoke trails. So you've got to get your skates on for those. And what else would I see? Oh, Craigellachie, the Craigellachie 23-year-old. Oh, I do like a Craigellachie. I must admit, I'm rather partial to Craigellachie. It doesn't suit everyone's palate, I must admit. Lots of people, it's one of those Speyside with the worm tub. It's a little bit, it's a big whiskey. I do like it. Yeah,
good stuff. Yeah,
it is good stuff. Yeah. I've just seen the new ones gone up yesterday. Was it yesterday they went up? The new for the week after next.
Would have been, yeah.
But there's a lot of bottle of whiskies up there. 6, 7, that's 6, 7, 10, 13 plus 7, 21 bottles have already gone up in 6 lots. 21 bottles in just 6.
Oh, I see, because they're all like groups and bundles.
They're all huge
trios and things, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a complete collection of the Macallan edition collections. That's 1 to 6, edition number 1, 2, 3, a whole collection. Then there's just a 38-year-old Glen Ord from the Singleton brand. The Glen Ord distillery make absolutely beautiful single malt. You don't see much of it around over here at all, to be honest. It's mostly goes to the export market, doesn't it, Glen Ord? So you don't see an awful lot. You very rarely see Glen Ord as a independent bottle.
That's the thing about Singleton, isn't it? It really is unique.
Yes.
So a single malt brand that has 3 distilleries. There's nothing.
3 different brands, isn't it? Yeah.
And obviously, the Dufton is what we get most in the UK.
Yeah. There's a collection of Yamazakis, a little bundle of Yamazakis, just the 3, 18, 12, and the Distiller's Reserve. So if you want a collection of Japanese whiskies, the Distiller's Reserve is graspable by many of us, but with 12 and the 18 these days are much more difficult to get. There's an interesting trio of Glenrothes, which we haven't seen. This has all been repackaged from Edrington by the looks of things. The 15, 18 and 25-year-old Glenrothes. So I haven't seen new livery. Yeah, they look quite good. I do like a good old Glenrothes. So they've been changed. And then there's probably one of my favourite lots out of here, 7 boutique 70 CL. So,
Well, we have the right man to talk us through that. So yeah.
oh man, there's a Balblair 11. I mean, there's only a few bottles of that Balblair 11-year-old left. So you pinched one of them for this competition. Yeah, that was matured in a banana boat, I think, because it's got all the bananas. It is just green bananas, ripe bananas. It's so banana-y. It's
Amazing.
a typical banana-y Balblair. It's one that's been finished in a first fill bourbon. There's a beautiful Tennessee bourbon that was only released a couple of days ago. Invergordon 13-year-old single grain, so a nice light young. It's very, very tasty. That's from a refill sherry. It's a refill sherry cask. A beautiful Blair Athol 15-year-old. You don't see an awful lot of Blair Athol as well. And this has been finished in a first fill bourbon. The last that I know of in this country that's available, 16-year-old Lefroy, because that sold out much quicker than we expected, I must admit, for a 16-year-old Lefroy. That's been in a big sherry barrique, Oloroso sherry barrique. Most of that has gone overseas, so that's the last one available in the UK. A 26-year-old Secret Speyside that you are definitely Glenlivet. And oops, you're Glenlivet, not Glenblendit. So my two Secret Speysides are Glenblendit and Glenlivet. I use them interchangeably sometimes. And then there's a cracking 35-year-old North British as well. I mean, it's probably the finest North British I've tasted for a long time. 35-year-old single grain. It's beautiful. So that's a little collection of 7 for just £5.
Yummy old grain, even amid yummy old grains.
Yummy old grains, yeah. And then there's a 25-year-old Lefroy. That's picked up pretty quickly since we listed it. It's from Hunter Lang.
Yes, you're onto a different competition now.
different independent bottler there, Hunter Lang. There we go. That's what you can win. That's what's still available. So hopefully.
I'm so busy with all the Christmas, you can imagine, just Christmas, everything happening all the time.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not up to speed with all of these competitions going live. And yeah, I mean,
shouldn't you have
it's another stacked week, isn't it? Wowzers. But let's
have your Whiskey Santa hat on.
See, it's not. I do have, but not to hand. You're too soon for me.
Hats to hand everywhere. Right. Okay. Well, let's get this week underway, shall we?
Yes.
You've got the wheels. I've got the pictures. First up is a trio of Speyside malts from Master of Malts Independent Bottling. 25, 22, and 17-year-old. There's a 25-year-old Glenrothes from 1997. Spectacular. A beautiful 1996 22-year-old Strathmill. That's that big one in the middle that's very, very dark, and it's darker than that, I think. And a Ben Rennes 17-year-old. And we like the Ben Rennes as well. So are you ready with that wheel? Yes, you are.
Most certainly am.
Ready. Let's pick a winner.
All right. Here we go.
It's working still perfectly.
Best of luck, everyone.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Stefan S. Congratulations.
Perfect. There's the first winner out of the hat. 3 bottles of whiskey. Congratulations, Stefan.
Trio of crackers there. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna run on to another collection of whiskies. Staying in Speyside, I think. Tom and Towel, just on the top of Speyside there. A collection of 4 from Tom and Towel here. This is their cask finish collection, so it's 4 spectacular Tom and Towel single malts in one prize bundle here. 14 and 15-year-olds, Madeira cask finish, Tawny port cask finish, a white port cask finish, and a Pedro Jimenez quarter sherry cask. There we go. This was just £5 a ticket and sold out pretty quickly. Let's pick that winner.
Yeah, understandably. Right. Yep, wheels all round lined up. Here we are. Go for it.
collections.
GF.
The very mysterious
GF.
GF.
It just crept into the next segment there. I was just watching it. But yeah. Congratulations. Yeah. We'll be in touch shortly. A collection of Tom Towers coming your way.
That's it. Looks good there. Okay, we're going to stay in Speyside. We're going to nip round to the other side of, well, we're going to go around the back of the Ben Rennis mountain, isn't it? Around the back of Aberlour, to a Glen Allachie, a new distillery that was set up in the 70s for blending, for Glen Blendits. And it's now single malt in its own right. And this is a 17-year-old Mizunara oak, a little unusual, especially in Scotland, because it's come a long way, this Mizunara, and some Oloroso cask finishing in this 17-year-old single malt from Glen Allachie.
Yeah, we've talked about Mizunara oak a few times, haven't we? It's, you know, I guess it's still unusual, and we're sort of picking unusual bottlings for these competitions. So we've had a few, but yeah, not easy to work with, and bring some unique character to the malt.
Incredibly expensive to buy as well. Yeah,
yes, certainly.
Yeah, I think it translates as water oak, and that's because of where it grows, but also it's sort of because it links. And it's just, it doesn't seem like it's the right material for a cask, but they eventually get it to work, and it does give, yeah, like a different character, completely different character. Okay, let's see if we can pick a winner, because this sold out pretty quick too.
Somebody will D. Who's bagged that? Yeah. Sherried and sort of fragrant, sandalwoody, Mizunara influenced.
Yes. Incense, lead, and fruity sherry. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
I'd like to try. Okay, let's head to the Highlands for a Dalmore. Probably one of my favourite Dalmores out of the lot, actually, the King Alexander III. It's quite a classic Dalmore. Richard Patterson with his multitude of Methuselah casks and sherry casks and pork. It's a bit of everything in there, isn't it? Yeah, this was just £5 a ticket, and it sold out, as Dalmore normally does, pretty damn quickly.
A popular one, this one, with Whiskey Santa wishes as well.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Ah, it's very popular. Okay, let's pick that winner, because there was just 65 of you in this draw, just the 65. You should be able to pick your name out on that wheel if you're watching.
Absolutely. Right, are we ready?
I'm ready to go.
3, 2, 1. Craig T.
Well, enjoy that Dalmore for Christmas, Craig, and congratulations on that one. Right, we shall leave the Highlands. We will be going back to Speyside later on, but I thought we'd nip across to Islay next, because we've got two Islay malts.
Be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Be rude not to, yes. Well, we got to finish there as well, haven't we? It was a big one. Lagavulin. I love the packaging on this. I've not been to the Jazz Festival on Islay. I've never managed to get across to it, but the packaging looks great. Yes, it's a special release that they do for the Jazz Festival. This is from Jazz Festival 2021. They have, music is quite a big thing in Islay as well. The festival of, the Islay Festival was mostly about tradition.
The Festival of Music and Malt, in that order, in the name.
Yes, and I've been to a couple of musical events in the old malt mill barn over the times I've been there.
Yes,
it's always a highlight of the week.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is 21-year-old, 13-year-old. It's a 2021 release from 13 years old from Lagavulin. So you had to go there to get it, I guess.
Yeah, so yeah. Well, like you, I've been to the Festival, but not the jazz festival. I have to set that right at some point.
Yes. Ready with that, Will? Let's get that in.
Maybe that will, yeah. Dave and Jake road trip in the workings there, I reckon.
Hey, maybe we need to up our jazz games.
Yeah. Okay. Best of luck, everyone. Is Peter D.
Congratulations, Peter.
Nice.
Absolutely right. Let's head into the capital of the island of Islay and down to the main town of Bamor for a Bamor 25-year-old. Again, this was just £5 a ticket, and it's sold out pretty quickly. There's only 125 of you that are in with a shout of this. And well, what more can I say? It's the flagship 25-year-old. I guess this is more easily available than the 30-year-old that we've got coming up later in a week or two. But yes. Okay, let's pick a winner for this one, because you are definitely keen for it.
Absolutely. Here's Marie G.
Excellent. Congratulations, Marie.
Quarter of a century's worth of Islay yumminess.
Yes. I'm looking
See
forward
about
to
a 25-year-old milestone. It's just like, yeah, it sort of brings home, like, man, it does take time to make whiskey, doesn't it? A quarter of a century in the cask there.
It does. Let's have a look. We've done 25, 22, 17s. Yeah, lots of big ages in here. Okay, this is the big bundle.
Ooh, yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing the wheel on this one.
It's something to see.
This was our free draw. It cost you nothing to enter. All you had to do was answer a question about when was Master of Malt originally founded. And it's on the website if you just look. It wasn't difficult. How many people got it wrong?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, some people do get some of these wrong. Most people get them right. So, yeah, knowledgeable bunch. But we had a lot of entries, as you'll see in a second. The wheel is looking quite bad. But yeah, this launched sort of during Black Friday, and it is a chance to win. I mean, another fantastic trio of Mom bottlings, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 2 whiskies and a rum, as you can see by that black label on the Coroni. Black or blue? Dark blue? Navy blue. Yeah, closed distillery, closed rum distillery, Coroni. A beautiful 40-year-old blended Scotch whiskey. And just a 16-year-old Lafroig in there, just to throw it in there as a little bit of fun at the end there. So yes, this was very, very popular. I didn't get the actual count of how many were in there. I didn't double check the final count, but there's a lot.
I believe there are over 3,000 segments on this wheel.
Okay, let's see this psychedelic wheel that's gonna.
And psychedelic's the word. It's like.
It is psychedelic, isn't it? Let's see. Wow, look at that.
So yeah, there's going to be no chance of reading the name as it comes round on this one.
Not on this one.
I suspect people tuning in are possibly waiting to see if they've bagged this mega trio for free. Okay, let's do it. Best of luck, everyone.
Will we get dizzy watching this go round?
Maybe. Phil L. Phil
Phil with 1 L or Phil with 2 L's? Oh, it's Phil with 2 L's there.
Yeah, what's that?
Bill,
70, 81 years of spirit?
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Closed
Wow.
distillery. Yeah, to boot. It's
What a giveaway.
Congratulations, Bill.
What a giveaway. What a giveaway. Okay.
A little
What should we get? Let's go to
yeah.
what's
All
up
our
next
hunters there.
is a Japanese single malt from the Hakushu distillery. This is the heavily peated. So one of their heavily peated marks, I guess you would call them if it was a rum. It's the style of whiskey that they make is the heavily peated. They can make different. So talking about Japanese whiskey in a shop yesterday, actually, about how Japanese distilleries grew from 100 years ago, from being able to make lots of different styles in one distillery. That's very clever.
Absolutely, through necessity, right?
Mm.
If you don't have hundreds of,
Yes,
people to trade with,
they had one or two distilleries back in the early days. So
they weren't so trady back then either.
Yeah.
Very competitive.
Okay, so this was one of the bigger ones. It's just just £6 a ticket. There's 110 names on this wheel. Maybe you'll see them, maybe you won't. But let's see if we can pick a lucky winner.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Terry M.
Congratulations, Terry. I hope you enjoy the heavily peated Japanese whiskey there from the Suntory's Hakushu distillery.
Cracking. Yeah.
That's the one that was built in the 70s, wasn't it? That's a 1970s distillery, I think.
I believe you might be right, yeah.
Okay, the three big ones now, because we had the extra. There was 11 tickets to draw today because of the big free one. We're going to go straight with the Macallan 12-year-old. So heading back to Speyside for a 2. The Macallan 12-year-old. This is a Gran Reserva, originally for the Asian market. 12-year-old. Is this a 1 litre bottle? Can't remember. But it was for the Asian market originally. Not available to buy. It's only this is one of the collector's ones, isn't it? Yes. So it's from a little while ago.
It is a 70cl bottle still, but yes, as you say, made for the Asian market.
We had a 1 litre a little while ago that was collectible. That's what we did. Yes.
Yeah, certainly can be, or yeah. A lot of the travel retail stuff, perhaps. And the wheel is ready, and it was indeed 1973.
It was a Hakushu in 1973.
Yeah.
Yes, 73. Okay, I'll remember that. I'll put that in. I know exactly where I was in 73.
Lock that one away.
Put that one away. Okay, let's pick the lucky winner for the Macallan because you wanted this one. There's 149 of you in this draw.
Step.
£1,000 bottle of whiskey.
Is Gavin M. Congratulations. Yeah. Like you say, popular draw, that one.
It was indeed, as is the next one. Staying in Speyside for the family distillery. I love this little distillery. I must admit, little distillery. It's just a beautiful distillery when you go and see it. It is out the way, isn't it? It's a little bit off the beaten. It's on the main beaten track, but it's away from all the other.
On the main beaten track.
The main road that runs through Speyside, but it's like you're leaving all the distilleries, and then you come across Glenfarclas. It seems to be out the way a bit. It's not like you can just walk into it. You have to get transport to it. You can't just jump off the bus into it.
But yes, one of our faves.
It is, yeah.
Famously independent, of course.
Yeah. This is 2 bottles of whiskey, one just 30 years old and one just 40 years old.
Oh. Just a 30-year-old and a 40-year-old.
Just a 30-year-old and a 40-year-old. Let's pick a winner for this one, shall we? So this one sold out.
Yeah.
So there's 235 of you in for this one, I think. Yes.
Nice. Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Craig A. Fantastic.
Congratulations, Craig. Wonderful. I'd love to have that set there. That's nice. Some of the old Glenfarclas has been, I mean, some of the oldest whiskies I've tasted have been from Glenfarclas when you go and do the warehouse tour there and you're treated. I think when I went there last, I think they brought a 1954 out first. Like he said, what's your birthday? And I mentioned it and he said, oh, we'll find something older than that. Let's start with this 1954. What? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Blow your minds. Yeah, they have some very. There's a few pubs, isn't there? There's a few bars. There's Soho Whisky Club has got a wall with all the family casks up there that go all the way through all the birth years, and the Aberlour, the mash tun in Aberlour, that has a Glenfarclas wall in there with all the birth years in there as well, which is kind of cool. If you want to go and taste a whiskey from your birth year, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. It's time for the big one, the last one.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, that last one will certainly make you Christmas, but this will certainly make you Christmas as well. Goodness.
So this one goes back a little bit, doesn't it? Because this is actually was released in 2008 as part of Diageo's special releases. It's their 8th release, as you can see that big 8 on there. It's a little bit older than 8. So this was distilled in 1978 and released in 2008. So by my calculations, it's about 30 years old. Almost. It says 29 year on the package there. So they might have just released it just before the special releases came out, just before its 30th birthday. There you go. Okay. So that's what it's a collectible bottle of whiskey, Port Ellen. If you're trying to collect all those special releases back in the day, this is number 8. Probably very difficult to get hold of these days, but we've got one, and not for long.
Yeah, that's one of those. You used to get the opportunity to taste these as they were coming out, and you just have to pinch yourself now that even happened.
I remember being at a whiskey show with Colin Dunn. This is what it would have been back in 2014, I think. So one of the special releases there, and we had our glasses out, and Kat had something in hers, and she didn't want to. My daughter Kat, and she didn't want to throw it away, so Colin just tipped a splash of this Port Ellen in her coffee because she didn't have a glass ready. She said, "Oh, you can have it in your coffee." So yes. 30-year-old Port Ellen in her coffee while we were all sipping it out of our glasses. Yeah, that's the sort of silly things he does.
Great though.
Okay, let's pick the winner.
Let's do it. Let's finish this one off in
there
style.
Are 160 of you up for this, so good luck. Only one of you can take away that prize.
Yes, very best of luck. Here we go. It is Keith S. Massive congratulations, Keith. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas indeed. There's Whiskey Santa right there, isn't he? Congratulations. That is all of the whiskey drawn today. Remember, keep looking at Master of Malt competitions, as there'll be more stuff coming up over the next couple of weeks. Right up, we're not stopping. We're going right through. I've looked at the schedule. We have a Christmas Eve draw as well.
We do. I think we have one. Where does it land? It'll be
a New Year's Eve one as well.
I think. Yeah, or are we? I don't know. I will double check. Chris was literally telling me the dates like an hour ago, but yeah, there's so much going on. We're certainly doing a Christmas Eve one, and yes, I think we're doing a New Year's Eve one as well. But it'll all be on on YouTube and on the page, made clear.
So yes, there's still a few to play for next week, and yeah, definitely get in there. If you've missed out on a few of them, but yeah, if you definitely want that tomatin, definitely want that tomatin, because that's beautiful. Yeah, the more 30. Oh, they're all beautiful. Everyone's a winner. Hey, lovely to hang out with you again, Jake.
Always. It's a pleasure, Dave. Yeah.
And good to have you back in your office rather than at the pub.
In a noisy pub. Yeah. A little bit easier.
Your internet speeds are much better than in the pub. Yeah.
Much more stable. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you again this time next week. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.